Trying to keep the cost of a college education down is just one of parents' many concerns when their kids hit right around the age of 18. Heather?
Yeah, you just hope that they get into college, and there may be a way that they're keeping themselves out of it. For those of you who have big plans to go to college or your child wants to go to school someday, consider this a warning. Some schools actually have people who are checking your child's Facebook page to find out what he or she might be into. Ron Carruthers from Ducerus College Solutions is here with what you need to know. Ron, thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome.
I feel like we talk about this every other day of somebody who posted something on Facebook and it got them in trouble or fired, but I don't think people realize that these universities have actually hired people to, I'm going to use the word spy, but literally to look into Facebook pages.
Here's what this comes down to. We talked last week about how it was costing people their jobs, and it seemed like a good time to bring up a lot of the schools have people that actually check the Facebook page of potential applicants. Now, a big state school, not going to have the time to do it.
Yeah.
But a smaller or private school or a more elite school or a Christian or other religious school, 24% of them in a recent survey admitted to having someone check out an applicant's Facebook page.
That's just the schools that admit we're doing this.
Exactly. That's the schools that admit
okay, yeah,
it.
we're doing it. So most of them, and I don't want to generalize here, but there's a good chance a whole lot of them are doing this.
Yeah, let's go with if 24% are admitting it, more than that are doing it.
Yeah. So what exactly are they looking into and what are they trying to find?
Well, look, as college gets more competitive by the day, they're really trying to weed out applicants who aren't a good fit. So let's say a kid has pictures of them partying or drinking or smoking or making out with someone, that it's a private Christian college or a private religious school, that's not going to be a good fit, or even a conservative Midwestern school. They're just trying to look and get, what they say is they're trying to get a feel for the applicant.
Yeah, and when they're narrowing it down, and then when they get hundreds of applicants and they have to find a way to choose between a few kids, there's one way to take a look at who are these kids individually.
Sure. If someone's clearly acting on a Facebook page out of character with the mission statement of that school, or just in a way that's stupid, for lack of a better word. You know, what people forget is what's on that internet is forever.
Forever.
Even if you delete it, there's all kinds of archive sites. Google archive stuff, Wayback Machine archive stuff, so photos are on the internet forever. Posts can be there forever. So it's kind of a wake-up call, like, pay attention to what you're doing here.
And I think we have to just remind ourselves, and especially our kids, when you put something on there, like you said, it is forever.
Yeah.
So you really want to think before you post anything. And I'm not just saying pictures of you having too many drinks or experimenting,
or
doing
drinking
something.
if you're underage at all.
Yeah. But also just be careful what you write on other people's pictures as far as comments.
It's a huge one. You know, calling people names, even teasing. The school has no way of knowing that's your best friend and you're teasing them by making a racial slur or a sexual slur or something like that. They don't know. They just look at what they see.
They just see what you wrote.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to be so careful. Any examples of where you've seen this happen to kids?
Well, the biggest one is, yeah, we see it all the time where they put it in. Well, I'll give you one example. In January of 2008, one school in Minnesota, a high school, had to expel or suspend 100 students.
100 kids from one school?
It was one like big bonfire, and they were all partying and having a good time, I guess. And the school got wind of it because somebody passed it along, and they suspended these students. Penn State actually used a Facebook group to prosecute. 2 students got criminal charges filed because they were under a group like I Crashed the OSU Field and Survived. So, I mean, criminal activities come out there related to college. Kids have gotten expelled from school because of it. I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff has happened there.
And you even had mentioned that the high school kids took their case to the ACLU saying, hey, what we did off school grounds shouldn't
None of their business.
Yeah,
none of their business.
The ACLU said, we're not even getting involved in this because you're the one who posted it on Facebook.
The director said, what you put on Facebook is public knowledge, and so it's on you. Whatever you put there, you have no expectation of privacy once you've posted it on the internet for everyone to see.
So the message to parents out there is do yourself a favor and have that conversation with your kid now to prevent this from happening to them in the future.
Monitor settings, and we call it the grandma test. If your kid, just go, look, if what I would put on there is going to give grandma a heart attack, if she could figure out how to log on, then we don't want it on there.
That's a great...
No sending granny to the hospital.
Yeah, the grandma test. That's a great way to look at it. Ron, thanks so much from Ducerus College Solutions. If anybody has any questions for you, contact him. We'll make sure to put your contact information on our website. Thanks again.